Why don't you start it out since this is your first official beginning with no information?
Hey everybody, we're back.
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Back with a new episode of...
Back with a new episode of The X-Files.
Season 6.
Season 6. Brand new to me.
Coming off the movie, which we really loved.
Yes. And I hadn't seen the movie, so that counts too.
Yeah, right. But, oh my gosh, I feel like this is a brand new world we're going into because they got back together in the movie, which is good.
Yeah.
But they got to start from scratch.
Yes. But they can do it on their own terms this time.
Yeah, they can.
And we have a hot question as to whether or not Mulder's old partner person is alive. So will she be in this episode?
We have even a hotter question that are they going to continue that kiss?
That's even hotter. Oh yeah. Wait, was that in the movie when she was still
The movie. They rescued her in Antarctica, remember? So, they officially got back together.
Oh, I remember. I was having difficulty remembering if it was episodes or a movie.
Right. Well, the end, I feel like that is probably going to be where we focus. Like, I know the movie happened, but where we left off in the end, it was like that special kid. I wonder if that's going to be something that we see more of, the more human. That's what Mulder called it, not superhuman, just more human. And I wonder if we're going to get, they took him. So I wonder if we'll ever even see him again. But we didn't get Spinner or Krychek or any of that kind of stuff in the film. So I feel like we'll get back into that. But we have so much more information than when we last were in the X-Files. Because we know that it's so much worse than you could ever imagine because they're gestating inside of our bodies. And at least we know that they know that we got to do something quick or they're going to start colonizing. So the vaccine's got to start rolling out at some point, right?
Yeah, there's confusion with all that though.
Right. Well, as always. As always. But I feel like we're going to get more into the cloning side of it. I think that's where Smoking Man comes in real hot because not only his son, but Samantha and his side project. So I'm so excited for what season 6 is going to be. The beginning episode titled. So, want to do it? Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Sunny Los Angeles right off the bat.
No!
Sorry, man. You gotta hold it till you get home.
He's not doing all right. He's cold?
Yeah, like a fever?
Oh no, it's inside of him. He's turning translucent.
Hot dog, come on, carpe diem.
Oh, it's just gonna bust out like an alien. Oh, it already did.
Easier that way. Special effects wise.
Using a process that restores moisture to the documents and by a reassembling of fragments, I should be able to recover a large percentage of the case material.
These spacelings, Agent Mulder. They weren't something I saw in Men in Black?
Spacelings?
I didn't see Men in Black. She is here today with hard and incontrovertible evidence. Scientific proof that the virus she was infected with is, in fact, extraterrestrial.
Well, y'all didn't talk about this.
I don't like telling you this. And I know that you don't want to hear it. Not that you can't question me and what I saw, but what you can't question is the science.
I trumped up a story about a crazy Indian on the loose. Never underestimate the public's willingness to blame the red man for anything they can't explain.
How did this happen?
He was one of ours. It took just 12 hours for the creature to gestate.
This thing's alive?
That's quick.
Yes.
Can you dispose of this problem?
Yes.
Really? You're that sure of yourself?
Because he's going to get Mulder to do it.
Was there a vote?
Unanimous against.
Even him?
Well, he can't.
Oh, yeah.
He knew he was going to
I
lose.
begrudgingly put my hand up at the end.
But I didn't want to.
It's on the desk in your old office.
And Smoky Man gave it to him?
I'm not gonna let some brown nose just slide in and take it all away from me.
I don't believe in your work and the paranormal mumbo jumbo, so don't presume I'm the one taking your place.
No, who is?
Bucks.
Yeah, back on your feet.
How many people do you think he shot for telling him not to smoke? Just.
The limit doesn't exist.
Oh my God, he's in surgery.
Please get the boy ready.
But doing that now could kill him.
Is that the
Let me
little
put it to
boy?
you simply. It's him or it's us.
Oh my God, he's awake and on nasal cannula?
Is it an animal?
Ain't blue Paul. The body of the other victim was found here on the sofa.
You're saying that this was done by something newborn?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Why don't you believe me? And you're so afraid of me.
Not afraid of you.
You think I can destroy you for what I know, because of what I am.
Excuse me?
You're thinking you could have destroyed me too. And if I don't find this creature, you will.
Listen, Mulder. You told me that my science kept you honest. That it made you question your assumptions.
So
and
I'm
by it, it
doubling
made
and
you a whole
tripling down
person.
on it.
If I changed
said it.
now, it wouldn't be right.
Does he expect anything less, though? Like, she has to come at it this way.
Wake up, Homer.
Really?
Was awake.
That was definitely a Simpsons joke. Is it a nuclear power plant? Because it's a direct reference, if it is.
5 degrees off. Might be in the core reactor.
Don't tell me that alien went to a nuclear power plant. That is worst case scenario.
We received a call that a man was killed here.
A call from who? Assistant Director Skinner?
Your mom! Get out of the way!
You are unauthorized to be here.
I hope you know whose errands you're running.
I think I do.
What does she know?
You weren't getting anywhere, Mulder. It was only making it worse. Oh my God. Gibson.
Why?
Sorry, sweetie.
He just left it?
Yeah, he status post brain surgery a couple
What's
hours
the
ago.
code for that? Abducted by the singer
no.
smoking?
Z98.890 is
Ew.
post surgery.
When they weren't looking, I snuck away. It's
Aww,
easy when you know what they're thinking.
good for you.
Why are you here?
They were using me, because I can communicate with it.
Oh,
He could be the key to everything in the X-Files.
We don't have the X-Files.
No. But what if he could corroborate everything that you're saying?
he could.
This boy could be our last best chance. Agent Mulder.
Ugh.
You're so close. Why can't you see that?
Don't go with her.
So rude that she left the lights on. It is!
You take Gibson
Where are you going?
to find this thing.
Shit!
Definitely don't take the skeptic with you, who needs to see with her own two eyes.
Don't go off with her.
The NRC sealed off the number 4 reactor due to a problem with the heat transfer systems. I believe that was legitimate.
Maybe that's why it's there. It wants heat. It needs
That's
heat.
what I was about to say. Maybe they were in the cold to slow everything down.
That's why it's like
Like a lab situation.
yeah, now it's progressing super fast.
Yeah, now that they know how to do what they want to do.
Well, they moved to the fucking desert.
Be okay.
You want to make me well, but you're just thinking about yourself and what you can learn from me.
Ow.
But also, I want to make you well. Okay?
You can't read feelings.
Maybe.
You're a very special boy, Gibson. You know that yourself.
I'm a very special lab rat.
Oh.
It's organic.
Maybe somebody's got the flu.
Ew. Ew.
Alright, you don't have to touch all of it.
He does. You know it.
What is it?
There's something in there.
In there?
Nobody brought a flashlight?
That's a meat suit. No.
Mulder, there's evidence of the virus in his system.
The same virus you were exposed to?
I'm almost positive.
No!
Apparently it's real easy to abduct a child out of there.
Negligence.
They brought him there.
Because he can talk to it. That is horrifying. They're in a nuclear power plant.
Not even wearing helmets.
I told you it was here.
No guns! She pointing at...
Fully set him up. She fully set him up.
Why? Why does she have no loyalty?
You will now report to Assistant Director Kirsch.
What?
Who's that?
Not Skinner? Oh no. Why'd they
You're not
do
supposed
that?
to come here.
Don't dissolve into him.
He's on very thin ice now.
Mulder will be back.
Thin ice, that's it.
As long as he lives, he won't give up.
That's true.
There are solutions, of course.
You've killed men.
You can kill a man,
Yeah, we know.
but you can't kill what he stands for.
And that's Mulder.
Not unless you first break his spirit.
You've tried that before.
He's
That's a
willing to try.
beautiful thing to see.
Where is Skinner? I'm worried about him just as a person.
I mean, I'm
It'd
sure
help
he's
if
still
you'd
there.
shut the door and make it harder for them to see that I'm totally disregarding everything I was told. Agent Fowler's report was a means to an end. Trying to protect the work, protect the X-Files.
Mulder, Agent Fowley's report states that the man you saw attacked was bludgeoned by an unknown subject.
And no matter what you think, she's certainly not going to go around saying that just because science can't prove it, it isn't true.
What you just told her you
I
loved
don't
about her.
doubt what you saw, Mulder.
You're asking me to make a choice?
I'm asking you to trust my judgment.
So you're saying that Gibson Praise is infected with the virus?
No, it's a part of his DNA. In fact, it's a part of all of our DNA.
That's what I
It's
said in the
called
movie.
genetic remnant. It's inactive junk DNA, except in Gibson, it's turned on.
Did you say that?
No. Jeez. So they didn't lie about the kid. They didn't know he was there.
She did.
Did she?
Oh,
What?
maybe it was its skin. It's molting.
It's molting into
A gray?
yeah. I feel like those are the aliens we've seen before. Okay, so
Yeah, lots happened.
and I feel like it integrated the movie and the final
Really,
episode
really well.
They brought all of that together.
And I like that they had the exposition as somebody basically like reaming them for this is so you're telling me this is what happened?
Yeah. Well, when you say it sounds ridiculous. Oh God! So Skinner is out. He's still gonna. He's just a part of the fringe now.
Yes.
He's not gonna be
He's not the
the
he can't protect them.
He's not gonna just what he tried to do here would be still be in the majority, and
But even trying to do that, they realized like
it was too much.
Yeah.
But Smoking Man is the one that gave him the file to give to Mulder, so he started that.
yeah, but smoking man
Yeah,
but look what he did with it.
yeah.
Like it was all part of a greater plot.
But did he want Skinner out? Or he just doesn't care that's a byproduct
Yeah,
of what he
I
did?
think that's a byproduct for him.
Oh, goodness. I don't really understand these aliens. And, okay, he needs to be hot. Because that's
Seems
why
like that room would be hotter. Just for that kid, like.
Well, he's got a part of that DNA. Maybe he
No,
needs to be hot as well. That poor kid. He can't just live there. There's workers. They're going to find
he
him.
needs to eat and.
Who knows what he needs?
I think he's part, but he's still human.
So the aliens who did get here before us are intrinsically a part of our
in our
DNA.
That's not activated in most people, but it is
Until the
activated in
black oil gets to you. Yeah?
I don't know. Because it's not just that. It's not like,
But
we're
you
just
think
going to
if it's-
activate in these people this DNA, and that's the plan. It's a takeover situation. Maybe we were setting up like a crappy infrastructure for them, and now they're like, okay, now we're coming in and swooping in and taking over.
Why did they crash land in Antarctica and have that there if they need the hot?
I said that. You didn't hear me say that? My theory was that it's a cold environment for like to slow everything down for studying, like a lab.
Oh, but I thought you meant that was like the humans doing that.
No, I meant the aliens are in a cold environment so that like a more controlled situation.
But now in return, they have now moved
that like
to the hot climate.
if they're like getting everything going and they need the hot, they're gonna go to a hot place.
And it happens so much quicker now. 12 hours.
Yeah.
It's going to start getting bad.
Yeah. Well, if they follow that timeline, which do you think they will? Because that would be really... But only one alien has been brought forth.
So far, but it's...
And it's in the bees?
Which are now in Tunisia.
Okay. I mean, if they do and it's that fast, it's going to happen really fast. But then it takes them a while to like gestate, and or whatever, not gestate because he's already gestated, but he needs like an environment. They all need an environment like that, like just hot or like
hot.
Yeah,
like nuclear hot.
That there's not like that many places like that on Earth.
No.
And can they? Well, obviously they can go to cold, but maybe they're just not as effective. But they seem pretty effective in the
right. But it's not just the hot, like nuclear, like that can change. Like that could make a mutation quick or something. Like
we know about science and things.
It just seems like you're playing with fire to put an alien.
You're playing with
nuclear fission. Okay.
That's where he wanted to go.
They really are doing like the dark Scully and Mulder with Diana and Spender.
Yeah, they are.
And I hate them so much. But
it's a good
they're foils.
Yeah,
it's good to reiterate what we love.
It's a great antagonist.
Yeah,
situation.
It's what we love in Scully and Mulder and see like the opposite in them. But she became a wrench in their relationship very quickly here. Mm-hmm. Mulder sure did run off with her, unless Scully to look after the boy.
And then she lost him.
And
then Mulder found him and lost him again.
But Mulder is believing in like Diana saving him or protecting the work.
We don't
when she just seems like a pawn that is doing their evil bidding. Maybe she's not fully aware of the whole picture and is...
I do like that they're kind of like trying to keep it her motives shrouded.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know. Because
we know.
said like, oh, well, she had to do that. She had to say that because she has to protect herself. And so it would be interesting to kind of see how that plays out.
Well, yeah. And like even like their first meeting here, it was very frosty. He's like, oh, maybe this time you can send me in the front or instead of the back or whatever. Like they don't have the greatest relationship, but he seemed like, I wouldn't say what his relationship with to her is the same as Scully's, but I could see why he would want to see the best in her if they were partners and at some point trusted each other, and that would probably be hard for him to completely distrust everything she's doing, especially if it puts him in harm's way. I don't think he would think that she would do that, but from our not knowing their past history, I'm very sus about her. But it's fun. It's fun. It makes it's going to push the Scully and Mulder relationship to like define itself. Yes. Because like they held hands here and she reiterated, like you said, I made you a whole person. And like, but they did not address the ginormous elephant in the room. One day. But, I like this. This,
it was a great starting episode for sure.
Do you hate that it was in Arizona? Like the brightness? I mean, it's interesting.
It makes sense, alien-wise.
Yeah, it's like kind of integrated into the plot, which maybe is kind of like a meta thing with them having to move to a warmer climate. She's never going to be happy about it. But yeah, this was good. I really enjoyed it. I'm excited for what season 6 is going to be.
Yeah.
And like always, I have many questions.
Always.
The files are coming together.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
I can't either. He is in there restoring and
piecing them together.
Upload them. But I think this is pre being concerned about like file safety. So I don't know if Mulder would be like, no, it has to be paper. You know, these days you wouldn't want to put anything.
Right, but microfiche is not like uploaded.
No,
to
but
cloud or anything.
I would say like so they don't get destroyed again, you would want to put them.
You could have a couple of copies at least.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe like a thumb drive.
Yeah. Floppy disk. This was that era.
Yeah.
Well, great premiere. Excited for season 6.
Yes.
And
great name for all that it represented.
The beginning. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon.